here, listen for it, listen for it. To where? To see what? Yes, I am pumped for the solar eclipse. Thank you, Carly Simon. Did you hear that? Going to Nova Scotia to see the total solar eclipse. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Take these off. You cannot see jack through those. Yeah, so I'm celebrating total solar eclipse. This is actually Saturday. It's the day before. And so when I post this, it'll be Sunday morning, eclipse day. So yeah, I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to go through a bunch of records. I got tons of records here. We're going to be celebrating the eclipse, man. The total solar eclipse visible across a big chunk of the continental U.S. And a tiny little strip of my home province of Nova Scotia here. Talk about that in a second. Let's get started. How about these guys? These guys know about the eclipse. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, yeah? Speaking of moon, what is an eclipse? The moon's blocking out the sun, yeah? So the last track on this album is Eclipse. Moon and sun, both in one. Dark Side of the Moon, solar eclipse. Woo! Hey, I got my pinhole camera here too. My kids are gonna use that. We've got lots of goggles. How about this guy here? Stuff. Love this record, man. Jazz, funk, fusion stuff. Just love it. Rarely see it, but fantastic. Anyway, Sun Song. We're going to be talking lots of Sun songs here in this video. You know who else knows about the sun? This guy right here, Peter Frampton, comes alive. I want to go to the sun. Now, I'm not going to the sun, but I'm going to the path of totality. I need to drive roughly 2.5-ish, maybe a little more hours to the very tip, most northern point in Nova Scotia. Meet Cove, a small community, about, I don't know, 40, 50 people. And that is in the path of totality, so I'll be able to see it. The next closest for me, I'd need to drive a little over 6 hours or so. So, yeah, that's where I'm going. I'm not going to the sun, like Mr. Frampton here, but I am going to the path of totality. What do we got here? Just in time to see the sun. Yeah, I'm hitting the road early, expecting some crowds. I'm going to get there in time to see the sun and the moon do their little dance in the sky. In the evening, the sun is going down. Well, it will be close to evening. It was around 4:30 when totality will occur. The sun's not going down. It'll look like the sun's going down. Everything's going to get dark like the sun is going down, but it will not be going down. How about Elton John? Yeah, he says, "Don't let the sun go down on me." Well, I'm not worried about the sun going down, but I am worried about the weather. I'm worried about clouds. I've been watching the weather obsessively for the last week. We've got a little bit of cloud forecast in the area, just a touch, a little better in New Brunswick. Actually, I haven't looked today, so after this video, I'll have another look. Don't let the sun go down on me. Don't let the clouds block out on the sun on me. We need to keep the sun shining. Yeah, the sun is shining. We're going to be no clouds. I'm manifesting that. And we'll be able to have a clear view of the eclipse. The moon's going to come over. It's going to totally cover the sun. Where I'm at, a brief 90 seconds, a minute and a half. And during that time, we're going to be able to see the outsidemost layer called the corona, the atmosphere of the sun. The sun's pretty active right now, so I'm expecting to see a lot of solar flares and things like that. So unapologetic science Greek, check that out in the background. Anyone know what that is? Hit me in the comments. Yeah, okay, so after the moon covers it, we'll be waiting for the sun to come back out. So we'll be waiting for the sun. Jim Morrison's been waiting for the sun. Yeah, and then we'll just, the moon will move off of the sun, the light will come back. I'll be looking on the ground for the tracer lines and so forth. And we'll be waiting for the sun, yeah? Waiting for the sun like these guys, these Beatles. And yeah, a twofer here with Ray Charles knows about the sun. That lucky old sun, and you are my sunshine. Yeah, it's a lucky old sun. Getting lots of attention the sun is today. But you know what? You know who the other star is? The other star is the moon. Yeah, we've got a song on here, Our Lady Peace talks about the paper moon. Yeah, paper moon. And I think a CD is good. Let's try something here. Let's try something. I haven't tried this, so it's live on air. I'm going to take this CD. I'm going to show you how the solar eclipse works. Let's see. Okay, so we're just going to hold this one up. Okay, so this is the sun. Yeah, this is the moon. The moon is about 4 times smaller than the sun, but it's about 4 times closer. Yeah, so let's see if I can get it. Oh yeah, perfect. Look at that. Boom, there it is. So we got the moon, the paper moon. We all know the moon's not made of paper. Yeah, everyone knows the moon's made of Swiss cheese. Yeah, but it comes in front, blocking out the sun. A little closer, a little further. Right there, that's perfect. It's just an astronomical coincidence that it happens to be the exact right size and the exact right distance from the Earth to make that blocking out of the sun. Boom! Brilliant! All right. What else do I got here? Oh, I gotta flip my records over. Now, here's a lady who knows about the sun. Yeah, Billie Holiday. She's got 3, oh, actually, no, sorry. She knows about the moon. We had 3 moon songs here. We're on to the moon, Curtis, come on. A sailboat in the moonlight. I wished on the moon. Solar eclipses known throughout history for all kinds of spiritual and all kinds of different traditions, right? So wishing on the moon. Maybe I'll do a wish on the moon. What do you think? What's the harm, right? And what a little moonlight can do. Well, you know what? We're not going to have any moonlight because the moon is going to block out the sun. Yeah? So there's going to be, will it be an orange moon like Miss Erykah Badu thinks? No, it's not going to be orange. It's going to be closer to a black moon rising. It's not going to be rising. It's going to be crossing the sun, but it is going to be black. Yeah, it's going to be completely in shadow. I mean, we're going to be enjoying that shadow. Is it a bad moon that's rising? I don't think so. I think it's a pretty good moon. Yeah, pretty good moon. How about Fly Me to the Moon with Astro Gilberto? I'd fly to the moon with her. What do you think? Yeah. There's another one I'd fly to the moon with. Yeah, what do you think? Shoot the moon. We're going to shoot the moon. I don't think we're going to shoot the moon. Well, actually, I will shoot the moon. I'll shoot it with my camera. Definitely going to shoot the moon. And lastly here, what's next to the moon? Well, I'll tell you what, when the moon blocks at the sun and it goes dark enough, we'll be able to see some planets. You'll be able to see Saturn. You'll be able to see Jupiter. You'll be able to see Mars, perhaps. And if we're really lucky, up to the left-hand side of the moon, you may see a comet if it's active enough. The Devil's Comet is right there, so I'll be keeping an eye out for that. That's it, folks. I hope you're able to get yourself to the path of totality. I'm really pumped about it. I think it's going to be a pretty cool time. My wife and kids are really looking forward to it. So, yeah, man, if you're out there, remember, when during the partial phases, make sure you wear your glasses, yo. Peace. Take them off.